Hey guys, welcome back to The Purpose Nurse, and today I will be telling y'all some things that I learned in my first week of nursing school. Now it's not going to be, about like patient care or anything like that, but it's more so going to be about how I feel like you should approach nursing school. And I think that it will help, y'all, if y'all are trying to apply to nursing school, or somebody that's trying to apply, or whatever the case may be. But if you're interested, keep watching. If you're not, then go watch another YouTube video. Okay, you guys, so the first thing I learned was to be humble. So in my program, well, first off, my program is called MECN. If you watch any of my other videos, you would know that that stands for Master's Entry Clinical Nursing. And so my program is for students that have a bachelor degree in another field and want to transition into the field of nursing. So a lot of people in my cohort have degrees in public health or engineering, or just like different fields that are not nursing. And the one thing that I kept telling myself is like, okay, Jalen, yes, you may have a Bachelor of Science degree, but like you are new to nursing, and I had to just go in like with a clean slate, ready to learn and soak up every little thing that I can. And yeah, so that would be like my major first thing that I learned like in my first week, is to be humble. Yeah. So my second thing I would say I definitely learned is collaboration over competition. Being a student at UCLA, even getting in like says a lot about the type of student that you are. And I believe that every single student in my cohort is intelligent. Every single student has something different to offer. So I think it can be easy to have that competitive spirit. But the thing about nursing is that it's not a competitive field. It is a collaborative field. And anyone who works in a hospital knows that nurses work together. Nurses have each other's backs. So one thing immediately that I had to not even tell myself, because I'm not really a competitive person, I am naturally a collaborative type person, but I think that is something that a lot of people in my cohort are realizing, is that it's so much better to collaborate than try to be competitive. Yeah. What's another thing I learned? Self-care. Self-care, even though it's so hard, self-care. For me, self-care could be watching something on Netflix, or if I see 1 month I have like a little bit of money left, like, buying 1 or 2, pieces of clothing or something like that. Not balling out of control, because I'm definitely not balling. But just treating yourself, getting some ice cream, just doing something other than studying, honestly, in my opinion, is self-care, because nursing school is stressful. Not stressful, stressful. It like really is, y'all. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I've read before, but like, y'all, I read a lot. And I know most people start off in nursing school like reading everything, and then like by the time they finish, they're like, okay, I'm over this reading, like let me look at the PowerPoints, let me talk to my classmates, yada yada yada. But I'm just starting out, so I can't start out not reading. I gotta read. But yeah, self-care is definitely important, and I think that it's so important to develop that concept of self-care now, because when I become a nurse, I'm going to still have to, engage in that self-care. I'm going to be taking care of people, seeing them at, you know, their most vulnerable moments, you know, and that I can't pour out of an empty cup. Like, I have to be full myself. So definitely self-care. What's another one? Probably decreased social life. Now, I do have a couple of people in my cohort that are amazing and are like, yeah, are you going to this event? Are you going to that? And I'm just like, no, but maybe the next one, or, you know, something like that. Now, that's not to say that they have a lot of time on their hands, but I think more people are trying to, you know, still have that balance, and I think that it's possible. I just haven't mastered that yet. So I don't have much of a social life. I mean, I guess me making YouTube videos is social. I still have an Instagram that's pretty social. But as far as like going out every weekend, venturing here, venturing there, I'm not able to do that. And it's kind of hard, y'all. I live like right in the heart of LA, like UCLA. It's amazing. It's so much to do, but I have to keep in mind that I am here for school. Now, I do possibly have plans of, you know, staying in LA after I finish nursing school, but as for right now, my focus is school, and I play, you know, enjoy little things on the side when I can, but I would like to remain focused on school. What's another thing that I can think of? I would say probably study habits slash time, or yeah, study habits slash time management. So I consider myself to have okay time management. Nursing school is definitely helping me work on that, because we have something due like every week. You know, it feels more like every day, but it's like every week. So it forces you to be organized, forces me to be organized. And I have stuff in my planner. You know, I have friends in my cohort that remind me of stuff, and I remind them of stuff. So time management is so important. So you are effectively using your time and studying and doing that, doing this and doing that. Now, in nursing school, it's always something due. You know, I feel like that when I'm sleeping, I could still be studying or doing something, but you have to get sleep. You cannot go without sleep. But it's important to find things that work for you. So for me, for example, when it comes to time management, one thing that I've started implementing is going to bed early, like maybe at like 6 or 7, and then like trying to get 7 hours of sleep, at least 6 or 7 hours of sleep, then waking up at maybe like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and then studying then, because I've gotten, you know, a full 7 hours of sleep, you know, at least, or try to. And that helps me because I'm energized, I'm up, and I'm able to focus, which is the main thing, because there's no point in studying or reading anything if you're not able to focus. It's just pointless. I'm gonna try and give you guys one last thing to know about my first week of nursing school. I would say each professor is different. Like, I have some professors that plaster the whole book on a slide, and then you have other professors that use PowerPoint slides, you know, appropriately, and, you know, have the bullet points and just elaborate on them. So I've definitely learned to adjust to the teaching methods. Well, not all the way learned to, but I'm getting there, to adjust to the teaching methods and understand the standards that they're holding us to, because my program is a graduate program. And so I do have that in the back of my mind. But again, I know that I'm not alone. My cohort is amazing. You know, we study together. Or if they're working on this assignment and somebody has some input, they'll share it. you know, in a group meet or whatever the case may be. So yeah, those are just a couple of things that I learned in my first week of nursing school. I'm just so happy, you know, guys, that I survived it. I still have a whole year to go and other quarters to go, but I'm a firm believer that God will never put more on you than you can bear, and that if he brings you to it, he will bring you through it. So I'm just so happy that I'm not the one that got myself here. It was all God, so it's all up to God to keep me here. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm excited to be doing YouTube. I'm excited to learn and yeah, just get better at this thing. So you guys have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time frame you're watching this video in. Until the next time, bye.